hello, my name is Kira. I don't really have an opening. Besides, I don't know, sorry I was gone for so long. I was sick for like 2 straight weeks, and then my voice was still like screwed up for another week, and then stuff just came up. So, I'm back. This is Epic, the Circe Saga, which is going to be Puppeteer through There Are Other Ways. So, let's get into it. Alrighty, so, and it's been a while, but Odysseus just lost basically all of his men to Poseidon, and so if this is the Circe Saga, I know who she is, so I can kind of guess what's going to happen here, obviously. But it'll be fun to see what they do with the music, because every time he's changed the music up for every single saga, and I love it. So, let's do this.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
you really gotta make sure this island is secure.
But Captain,
there's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
Okay.
The isolation there.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman. What? She had us in just 2 words.
Come inside.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
think of your past.
She had cast a spell.
And your mistakes.
They began to squeal.
They'll be the last.
And grow snouts and tails.
Mistakes you'll make.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed.
This is the price.
And it wasn't quick.
We paid a live.
She turned our men.
The world is not.
From men to pigs.
And to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had to save. I can only hope you'd do the same.
I can hear her still.
No one will find.
And her voice deceives.
Their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and I.
Will you choose to leave?
Their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
She's a clever witch.
This is the price.
And she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits.
We draw the line.
But you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play,
Okay, so obviously, the animatic was amazing. Oh, that's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I do like the beginning here. It was very, I don't know, it was, I'm gonna say it was almost ballad-like. Just very soft there. Really lovely, really lovely.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest.
Like with the falsetto there, it was just this really gorgeous. And where was it? Where the strings kicked
Where's
in?
the rest of your crew?
And here's the strings
My
kicking
God,
in.
what happened to you?
I think we actually got some bass here.
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare.
It could
us
still be
for the
cello.
power that awaited inside.
What did
That
this
sounds like
palace
bass
hide?
though. That sounds like bass. That really deep stuff just right there.
This palace hide.
Yeah, that sounds like bass. But then I like that the voices actually kept being like pretty ballady, while the music itself did not shift to match them.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid a little.
She turned on.
Right here, of course, it's got the rappy version, but you know, if I go to like here and
It was you I had to save. I can only hope you do the same.
I can hear her still,
No one will find.
and her voice deceives.
Their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and I.
Will you choose to leave?
Their loving queen.
I don't know.
yeah, so she's still going with I don't know. It's not quite ballady, I guess, but it's not modern like the last one was. She's certainly not she's certainly not being like a kind of like a pop singer, but they've changed the music so that it kind of clashes together. That's cool. That is kind of cool. Okay.
Head and rest wherever you like. I
Yeah,
want you.
like-
Don't worry, sassy.
I guess there, right there, you hear the runs, and it's very, it's very, and you can imagine if this was actually accompanied by just different instruments, it would come across as way more loving and tender. But the fact that it isn't, it's being accompanied by this percussion, especially the deep strings, which are always used as some sort of like menacing sound. That's really cool.
I must say, what a brilliant speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men. A foe like Circe is not to be messed with. You want to beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message.
Rubies?
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can beat her. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on her plate. She can all but make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to haunt you when you take her on alone. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. In the root of this flower that lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment. Till you've beaten your opponent.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her.
Hermes! Thank you.
Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die.
Good luck.
Oh man. Oh, that was a cute little depiction. Oh yeah, no, that was the gentleness at the beginning, but then Hermes coming. Gosh, he almost reminded me of like a 90s, early 2000s boy pop band, if that makes any sense.
Night the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on a plate.
Yeah, this reminds me of the 90s.
Make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster.
Or even modern day Bruno Mars, but definitely that sound there.
When you take her
Yeah.
on a lie.
But really, that's almost what I would expect from like a Michael Jackson song. So I don't know, maybe even 80s. But yeah, no, I'm really liking the kind of the mixing of the vocals, but it's contrasting with the actual instruments that are being used. Like they could definitely have gone like full kind of crazy 90s here. We'll go to this most.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words?
Like this part definitely it just reminds me of Phil Collins and something in the air tonight. But there is definitely kind of because I want to say like 90s kind of that smooth, you know, with the, like I said, kind of Michael Jackson, kind of that smooth tone there, but then it's got the really like the beats that are not kind of indicative of that era.
Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be hurt. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic?
And then of course adding the choir makes it so that this is this very cool. It's a mix of definitely like I can pick this out. I can pick out the parts of this that come from certain spots of our own genres of music, our own different genres and times, but then because they put them together, it ends up being kind of discordant, but also sounding cool at the same time. And the fact that it sounds discordant makes it more of a musical, of course, like because musicals are able to take so many different songs, you know, even when they have like, you know, take One Day More from Les Mis, when they got like 15 different people singing and they splash them all together, you know, it still works. It's just, okay, that was cool.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I asked this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes. Well, regardless, you and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for. Lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit.
Okay. That was fun. Okay, so I did like how the music does not actually match up to the voices when you listen to it.
I don't know who you are, nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you, and you're
Yeah, I think I think it's the strings in there, but really the way that they're going, she does not match up. She's and that happens the same with Odysseus. And the one thing that I've noticed in this particular saga is that they have more of the just the asides, just especially of Odysseus just being like, yeah, no, what? Like there hasn't been that much of that especially with Odysseus, just like one-lining, something that's usually pretty humorous. So that was cool. Some spicy connotations, okay.
There are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion. You have so much left to learn. Want to save your men from the fire. Show me that you're willing to burn.
Who's to say with the mistakes I've made
Don't be
that they will be the
Think
last
of your
mistakes I
past.
ever made?
Don't break when there is so much power, but there's no puppets here. This is the price
I'm
we pay
just
for love.
on that.
There is no line,
I'm
never
just
enough.
on
So much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't. Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my everything, my Penelope. And she's all my power. But it's been 12 long years, 12 long years since I have seen my wife. And now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy and let us puppets leave.
Poseidon, eh? There might be a way to evade him. There might be a way to get home. Though this other way's very dangerous, it might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. I can't get you home, but I'll get you to the underworld instead. I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead.
Wait, you're helping us?
There are many ways persuasion. There are many modes of control. Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion. I have been in love once before. Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer no more. Or maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer.
So much power, but there's no puppet here. No, she's not a man, she's a puppeteer. No, she's not a man, she's a puppeteer, yeah.
Show me that you're willing.
Okay, that was awesome. That. Oh, Penelope, my Penelope, she's the best. She's the best. Let me tell you about her. Let me tell you all about her. Oh no, I love that. And finally, this song actually everything matched up. Like the beats matched up to the music. Everything just came together really nicely. So I love that. I actually love that most of this saga was stuff not falling together, and that was almost told from the very, very beginning when he was all like, I need to tell you something, and Odysseus was like, nah, no time, I have to self-isolate and feel terrible about everything. That already set up for kind of this, I don't know, like tension or certainly discordance between him and like his best friend that he has back, right? The you know, and it's basically like I couldn't stand to lose you, and yet the thing that he wanted to say still hasn't been said, unless I completely missed it. So there's this. It starts by cutting Odysseus off, and then the songs themselves almost don't match up. They sound really good, but they don't quite match up to what we'd be expecting between the vocals and between the instruments, whether that's having kind of a more poppy sound but with the choir, or with their voices not quite syncing up to the beats, like Circe didn't. But then this final song, it really did match up when she's singing here. You can hear it.
I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead.
It's lovely.
One act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road.
So even when there are kind of the darker beats that did create kind of a sense of discord in the earlier songs, it works here because she's singing along with it. That's cool. I really like that. Like all the other sagas I've been able to kind of characterize through, like, certainly their sound, like whether it's been more of a classical Broadway sort of thing or of a more modern sort of thing. And here I would almost call it like the saga of discord. No, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, that was really fun. So obviously the next one's gonna be the Underworld saga. That was just a lot of fun. That was just a lot of fun, and it didn't actually turn out terrible. So, you know, Odysseus gets a bit of a break, and the animations were really, really fun. I do always like the ones by, I don't know if it's Gigi or Gigi, but those are always really fun. I enjoyed how Hermes was, I guess people say Hermes, but Hermes was how he was portrayed, because it was like, oh, this guy is so sussy. And just fun to listen to. This was a fun saga because it didn't have anything really, really, really terrible happen in it, even though the Underworld is certainly a thing. So, anyway, I'm Kira. I'll be reacting to the next saga very, very soon. And, if you liked this video, please consider dropping a like or subscribe. I'm a small channel, so everything helps. And I am trying to get kind of back in gear after being absent for so long. So I hope you're doing well wherever and whenever you are, and I will see you really soon. Bye.